Playmobil Pals, we got something brand new for you guys. Check this out. It's not what you think, but it is. Welcome back, Playmobil Pals, for another Playmo AF Playmobil product review. I just happened to go on Marketplace one day recently and found a whole set for sale, and I'm really excited to show it to you. So these are the clickies to the castle set that I got, and I'm very excited to show it to you, but we're going to go over the clickies later on. So today we're taking a look at the Playmobil set number 6002. This is the Playmobil Wolf Knights Castle. The set includes this tool, which allows you to install and remove the System X pieces with ease. Now, I know I've been showing you a lot of the front door, but this is the Wolf Knights flag and their symbol there, which I was pretty stoked to get one of these. I've seen them in a lot of other castles, but this is my first time obtaining one of these. But here's the back wall, at least from the inside. And I love this tower. The great thing about this set is that it's actually cheaper than most of the other castles you would typically get from Playmobil. Castle sets can cost well over $100, and I remember back in the 80s living in Germany where Playmobil was very abundant at toy stores and specialty shops and places like that. Of course, castles at that time were much more affordable to today's standards, but they were still expensive even back then. You know, this is you know, over $100 our time, but this is you know, $50 maybe back in 1985 was a big deal. It was kind of expensive for any toy to be that cost. So as I'm going over this castle, I'm going to be assembling it here for you. But this one is priced at $60 brand new, and I was lucky to have gotten this whole thing complete for $30 on Marketplace. And I couldn't pass it up knowing that it was going to be smaller. So the doors obviously are these large wooden doors, and I love the detail on the front. I also love the fact that they colored it, they painted it to show the textures and the designs on there. Most castles are drawbridges. This one is just two opening doors, two double doors here, and they are kept locked with the bar that goes across the locks here, the little latches here on either side of the doors. I'm going to keep it off for now. We do have a flag here that we showed you earlier, and I'm going to go ahead and post that over the front tower here. Ooh, maybe. There we go. It's a lot easier than I made it look. Drapes all nice neatly right in the front. Here's a stone floor piece that goes on the back of the wall here. As you can see, here it is already attached. This one was detached specifically for the video. There are several great playable features of this toy. In particular, aside from the door, there is this ladder piece here that just fell out, and that goes right behind the front tower. There you go. And I guess it gives you access to the walkway here, even though it's very thin, but there's if you get the roof piece, you can probably connect the roof piece to this these little peg holes here. And then we have this room here. Usually for rooms this small, I just throw in like treasure, maybe an archer that just hangs out in there. Maybe even the wandering monk figure or a priest of any kind that you might have for your Playmobil toy figure collection. And then, of course, there's the top of the tower. This section above the main doors, you have the big holes here where you can throw rocks down there in case you have an enemy army trying to break through the door. They can always throw those big boulders down these holes to pummel their enemies with, or even pour some pretend hot tar all over. Looking back at the front rear of the castle, we have another tower, as we've already seen a little bit of already, and it comes with this ladder to get to the second floor there, and that just fastens right on without much effort onto this little plank. On the back bottom, we do have a cellar door, which you can use to keep your enemies in a prison, or, you know, store the horses or some more treasure. Maybe even the king. Although that would be a terrible place to keep your king. Second floor of the tower has a beautiful archway for an entryway. The entryway leads you into this little room. It's a little bigger than the one on the front tower, but this one, it's cool. I like it, but my only beef is the fact that this trap door is right here in the middle. It's not so much the door, it's the lever for the door. It's just right there in the middle. I would have liked them for Playmobil to have maybe made a new, you know, secret lever. You know, this isn't so secret. But if you were able to maybe make a mechanism here on the side that you could push to open the trap door and allow your Playmobil clickies to fall into the prison below, that would have been kind of cool. I know this is pretty, you know, typical Playmobil. It's kind of more true to life, I think. I don't know, I wasn't around that time, but I don't know, it'd just be kind of nice to be able to fit, you know, maybe a king's throne in there, maybe a table and chairs and stuff like that in there. But that just sort of gets in the way. Now, as for this little slit here on the side, that is actually for a ladder that leads you up to the top. The top of the tower is much taller than the front tower, so it allows your knights to take a look out and see from farther distances, watching to see if there's any enemies approaching the castle. It too has a hatch, not so much a trap door though, but it can act the same way, just without the lever. So again, with the two little holes up here that lead down to the second level, this is for a ladder that you can fit, down into the hole here. You can actually adjust the height of your clickies. Just tell them how far they need to climb up before they get onto that third floor. And this is what the ladder looks like from the second floor. The top floor has a small hole for you to peg your flag into it. It also has two torch holders to hold a torch each. There's another torch holder on either side of the front gate. There is also a sword that you can use for your clickies to defend themselves, but this one in particular can be used as decoration for the front of the castle. And it fits in there really tight. We also get another duplicate shield with which to defend your knights with. For defense, we have this crossbow weapon. It is shielded at the front, and the rope portion does not fire as a conventional crossbow would fire. You just basically press the button and the projectile will shoot out of the hole. Unfortunately, I have misplaced those parts because, as you can see, I'm a little obsessed with Playmobil right now. So, yeah. And you can fit it pretty much anywhere you'd like. The box does have it attached to this little wall here. And over to the side. And that there is our castle fully assembled. But wait, we also have this really cool armored horse. Very nice looking. The projectiles that come with this set can be kept inside this little trough for safekeeping. We also have 1, 2, 3 knights to play with. And here they are with all their parts. But yeah, guys, that is it for this castle. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. And remember to subscribe for more Playmobil content. You can also follow us on Instagram. Check us out at playmo.af. Guys, it was a lot of fun putting this together for you. I'm so happy to finally have a set to show you rather than just some clickies. But, you know, be ready for more clicky videos. I will see you guys very soon. Everybody have a great day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you. Bye-bye.